Oh, thank you, Tara. Very loving. Was he like a hands-on grandpa? Very, very loving, attentive. As soon as I asked if you wanted one, I felt it right away. Would he be like a kind of grandpa that would get down and like play with all the grandkids? I don't know why, but I can see you or other kids taking turns and he's on like all fours and you guys are like sitting on his back and he's like going along and you guys are like laughing and giggling. And is that like a memory in the younger years? Or maybe he did that with do you have kids of your own? I almost feel like grandpa was like the favorite. You loved like your grandmother, but grandpa was like the go-to person. Oh, okay. Does that make sense? Was Oh wow. Was grandma more like a little more on like the stern side? She was like the one that like ran the house. She liked structure. It was almost like things had to be done a certain way, and I don't know why, but I heard orderly fashion. I don't know if she would ever say that, but I heard orderly fashion. And I feel like that's why grandpa was the favorite. And I feel like grandpa like spoiled you and it would be like, don't tell grandma. Is it your mom's dad or your dad's dad? That's what you're asking? I'm not really getting an answer for that. Sometimes I can't get like which one's which. Are they both on the other side? Or just one of them? Hi, Allie. How's it going? I'm gonna say like mom's dad, but I could be wrong. I'm not that great with um the relationship part of it. Because I'm asking, and I got more of a leaning on the yes to do with mom. Hi, Ange. Thanks for sharing. But but Grandpa definitely cherished all those memories. Was Christmas like a big deal? And to do with Grandpa? And like, I feel like Grandma loved Christmas too, but there were traditions. Does that resonate? Were there like certain traditions that were done like every year? And I feel like at the time it was kind of like, oh, do we have to do certain things? And then, but then later, well, like way later after they like passed, then you really started to be like, oh, I'm so glad we did those things. And I feel like, are you continuing on with some of those traditions? Aw. I'm so glad it's helping you, though. He's with you. He's definitely with you, bringing the memories. And I feel like at nighttime, did you used to like spend nights there with your grandparents? And your grandpa would like tuck you in or read you a story? Okay. Bringing that as a memory that he cherishes. And it was like, I want grandpa to do this. I want grandpa to do that. It wasn't as much about grandma. Does that make sense? You loved your grandma, but it was more, um, it was more about grandpa. Does that resonate? Well, he's definitely acknowledging all the good memories. Was there something certain that grandpa did, especially at Christmas time, that you still do to this day? To keep like the memory going? Okay. Was there something about like handmade like ornaments? For the tree? Thank you, Ange. I don't know, something about. And you guys would put them on the tree every year. Do you still have them? Do you put them on your tree? Something to do with ornaments and putting on a tree. And he's acknowledging like a memory. Oh. Yeah, well, he's definitely with you. Thank you, Tara. Hi, Jen. Loving the memories. I feel like, can you feel him? Like when you're really like when you're quieting down, and I feel like it's at night, you can feel him. It's not your imagination, it's him. Did he have like a cologne or like a certain smell that reminds you of him? Do you smell that every once in a while? And you didn't spray anything, or you don't know like why you would smell that? That's him. He is with you. As long as you're open and you're paying attention to like signs, he's with you at nighttime. And I feel like when you're getting ready to go to bed, he's like sitting on the edge of the bed. Did he used to like sing you a song or like hum? Did he hum a song to you or something when you were younger? Like when you'd be going to bed? Okay, sounds good. Okay, I'm just wondering because I got like lately either singing or humming. So maybe just write that down and it may come to you later. Or maybe it was something your grandmother did or your mom. It doesn't just necessarily have to be your grandpa. I could have messages coming from multiple people. So things like you're not sure about, write them down and then it may come to you later. And then you'll come back and you'll be like, "Oh my god, guess what? Now I know where that goes." That kind of a thing. Is there a significant picture? He's bringing me to a photo with you and him in it. Okay. Do you know? Okay. Do you know if he was there when right after you were born and like held you? And is there a photo of that? Either with both your grandparents or like there I feel like there's a photo of them holding you. Okay. Like right after you were born. Was grandma crafty or no? I don't feel like she was. But I could be wrong. I'm trying to pick up grandma's energy here. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Yeah, so just know when you smell that smell and you haven't sprayed anything or it's him. Grandpa really wants to talk this time. Maybe if you get another reading with me, it'll be grandma. Because that's one thing about mediumship is we can't control who actually comes through and what they want to tell us. Like if you were to say, I want to talk to my grandma, but if your grandfather has things to say, he's gonna come through more than like your grandmother. Does that make sense? Like I can't force them to tell me things that they don't want to tell me. They know what you need to hear. And I feel like you've been going through a lot lately. Am I right? Yeah, sometimes it's so weird. It's almost like, no, I'm gonna talk. No, I'm gonna talk. You're gonna let me talk first. Yeah. And you know what? Our loved ones know when we need them. So if you're going through a hard time, they know it. And they're gonna be around you more. And being more like comfort. So when you're feeling down, um, I want you to remember, or him, the memories, all the things that I just told you. And they know, like, especially when we're going through really hard times, or all I do for myself is I call my grandma and I feel her right away. And if you can already feel him, you'll be able to know when you call him or your grandma or like any of your loved ones. They know when you need them and how much you need them. And they're there to guide you. Whether it be comforting you, they could be laying beside you. They could be just sitting on the edge of your bed. They could be like stroking your hair. You might feel like a warmth around here. You might feel tingly. You might get goosebumps. If you experience any of those things, that's your loved one showing you that they're there. Hi, Pat. Thank you. They show us in so many different ways that they're with us. Maybe it's a sign that you have abilities. It could be also that. Yeah, your grandfather is very strong energy. How would I know? How would I know what? Not sure what you mean. I'm gonna plug my phone in. Oh, thank you for all the taps. I love that. How would I know about abilities? I'm just finishing up mentoring another lady to open her abilities. So I do offer mediumship classes. And you can message me on the school or go on my site. I have it listed on there. Yeah. You can go on my site. It's in my bio, and then message me on school if you want to do that.